Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and welcome back to some more Black Ops 7 Zombies. Today, we've got a very special one today. As is typical around this time of the year, we've got a new Zombies map to chew on, and unfortunately, it seems like it's going to be one that's a little more controversial in the community. So there's been a whole lot of rumors and discussion going around about this map, and I'll get more into it later when we actually hop in game. But to quickly share some details on some things that I've been working on in the background, unfortunately, have not really made too much progress on the relics, just to sort of give an update on that. I still have not tried to get the Sinister ones yet, but I did go and get the Teddy Bear, which is the one that is found by doing all of the Mr. Peak stuff, the hide and seek with him and whatever. So now I can activate tier 1, which means I'm able to go for Sinister Relics in the future, which is good. I appreciate 2 more Sinister Relics, probably the Focusing Stone and the Vril device, then I'll go for the bus, and that progress toward the final tier of challenges will be available for me to do, finally. And funnily enough, I think these are actually some of the more easy challenges out of the entire setup here. And honestly, I don't think I have anything else that I've been working on too closely on the side. I suppose I just will mention, for those of y'all who are interested in my Genshin stuff, I am putting together a special Varka video that I want to make. So I'm kind of working on that, and then I also have to put out the Act 2 and 3 for the Mondstadt event that's happening right now. But those will go up hopefully over the weekend. I'm anticipating to get those up as soon as possible. But the big ticket item for today, we have a new map to play. It's called Paradox Junction. Killing time was never this much fun. I see what you did there, Treyarch. Play gruesome games with the creepy twins and destroy the Dark Heart to escape the Warden's temporal prison. Oh, man. Now, I feel a little bit apprehensive to really talk about it just because I know that the map is already controversial in the eyes of a lot of people. And it isn't necessarily the fault of Treyarch, truthfully. You know, it's one thing to sort of be pessimistic about a map for one reason or another, but it's also another thing to just over-hate for the sake of hating on something. And before I go any further, I do want to better collect my thoughts as we jump into this, but let's go ahead and just see what's going on with this map, because I am somewhat familiar with the things that are going on with it, but oh, excuse me. This is still my first attempt. This is still my first attempt here. So, intro cutscene, funnily enough. Let's check this out. I think I have already seen this as well.
I am sorely vexed. Give me a taste.
It's kind of hard to tell who that person in the cage is. I keep on hearing that it's supposed to be Ava from the Modern Warfare Zombies subset of stuff that happened there.
Why'd you give them maggots hope?
And I suppose that, with time travel and such, well, the fact that probably the Dark Ether doesn't behave by typical rules. Interesting to say the least.
Carved out of fire and ash to create order where there weren't nothing.
To give flowers where they're due, I actually really do like the Warden as an antagonist for this stretch of the story. If nothing at all, it keeps us on our toes, and he's genuinely threatening as a character. Something that I feel like I would probably need to think a little bit more on is the fact that right now it feels like a lot of the modern zombies maps are just consistently stepping stones to just the next thing, instead of there really being a big ticket thing that we're trying to achieve in a way, you know?
Unshakable truth.
I'm having trouble trying to remember what Black Ops 6 was primarily about. It was, I think it was just to get Samantha back from the Dark Ether, and so the end of that branch sort of saw us coming in here. You know what? The hair in that face actually did look like Ava there. I'm willing to believe that for a little bit. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. And then on the topic of Black Ops 7, right now it's been a lot of jumping just to get the souls back of the crew. It's in groups of 2 per map, but funnily enough, on this map, it doesn't seem like we're getting that. I have already seen the ending Easter egg cutscene, but that's not really too much of a spoiler for me in a way, because part of the fun about when a new zombies map comes out is the entire community jumping on together to go ahead and see what they can do. But oh wow, I completely forgot there was an event centered around the map going around this time. Okay, and it's another elimination point event. I'm gonna pass on that for now. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, especially because I have my personal favorite camo in the game now, Nexus Horizon. I'll keep on flexing it every time, but welcome to hell.
I gave y'all too long a leash, and I surely paid for that kindness. Now park your ass here where time eats its own tail, and I'll clean up the mess you made.
I wish I had a Geiger counter. Then again, I'm glad I don't.
This is such a cool atmosphere, like actually being here, because I've only been seeing it on streams for the past couple of days. I am being truthful when I say that this is my first time actually playing the map. So I'm gonna take my time, and we're not gonna do anything too special. I'm just gonna see about having a good time, taking the map for what it is, because as you can probably tell with the layout, if you're someone who's very familiar with Call of Duty, reusing Nuketown as the basis for this map has not gone over well, unfortunately. I've thought about how I wanted to kind of talk about this, but to be honest, I think the vocal group of people who are just so against the idea of anything old being reused again, they're probably not going to be willing to listen. But for those of you who will listen, allow me to just try and hopefully get my opinion and explanations across as we kind of think about what's going on here. Because there's a lot to what has been going on with zombies lately. And, you know, I understand from both ends, like Treyarch, from the creator call that we heard about, where Treyarch... Ooh,
Ghostly children. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
okay, regenerating the temporal rift. But, yeah, when Treyarch had that creator call, and they were sharing some details about Paradox Junction, likely because I will personally assume that that was done in a way to sort of help remedy a lot of the rumors around this map that were kind of going around so early on, in fact, and to just try and put out some of the flames a little bit. Because on its own, obviously, yes, it's not a good look for Treyarch to have said at the beginning of the year that they are going to be flexing their creativity and going to lots of crazy places this year for zombies. And then we get a map like Nuketown, which is a reused asset, like just put plainly. At least at base, because the truth is that there actually is a decent amount different between this particular Nuketown variant and the map that's like in the multiplayer or whatever was in Black Ops 6. So there's different ways and nuances to go about it, and that's kind of the point that I want to help illustrate. The idea of nuance. that's something that I don't think kind of gets across nowadays. A lot of the world has turned into being such a black and white sort of descriptor for everything. And I don't want to get too deep into it. I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts here because I hate that I have to like share a bunch of qualifiers and reasonings as to everything for those who maybe are at that point where like, oh, it's Nuketown, map bad. Because for what it is, even though it is a reused map, I actually do like how things sort of feel right now as I'm playing for the first time. I like this atmosphere, and we'll have to see how the past version of Nuketown feels to me in a little bit. But as of right now, I am loving how this looks. To Kevin Drew, he said that that Black Ops 2's Nuketown was the more obvious inspiration for how Nuketown was going to play in this game, to where the map itself is just the backdrop and everything kind of in and surrounding it is the actual cake itself. And to the community's credit, I do sympathize with the fact that people would have just liked to get a brand new location. But let it be known that the Easter egg hunt went on for like 11 or 12 hours. So the community was definitely occupied on launch day. I think that was really freaking cool because I got home late that day and I went online to like see that streams were still going. And I'm like, wait, is the Easter egg still going on? Has it not been done yet? And they were on this step where they're trying to figure out how to get the clock to work. So you can shoot it to make the hands move and such. And there's a very specific way that you have to not only have the clock set, but also manipulate it in a way to get the boss fight to start, which I think as a concept is really cool. And it's a perfect execution, in my opinion, of the sort of idea that a lot of zombie players will sort of sit by, where when it comes to Easter egg design, they want steps that are difficult to figure out but very easy to replicate. And if you ask me, that is very easy to replicate for a lot of people. Let me see. I want to go ahead and hit the box before the dog round pops in. Let's see what we can get. I was going to spawn in with this anyway. And I want quick revive. Let's see.
Get up! Now play dead! Good boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I have a lot to say that I do have a lot that I want to say about the map. So I'm going to try to stay on track. But for those of you who are watching this after the fact, feel free to sort of hit me up in the comments if I didn't make sense on one particular occasion. Alright, so now we're here. This is the past version of Nuketown. Hello? Alright. So I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try and take things kind of at their own pace and just see what is happening. Because I am willing to keep an open mind. And that does not mean that, like, I am waiving the fact that Treyarch did reuse a map asset. Again, I feel like I shouldn't have to sort of qualify things like that, but for a map that has unfortunately become such a touchy subject and point of conversation within the community, it is just really unfortunate. It could have been avoided, but, you know, at that point, what can you do? Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of points of damage. Hello. In a moment. Hold on. Okay, wait. The MXR is a little rough without Deadshot. So carried by Deadshot, but I love that perk so much. Alright. I do not want to grab the nuke, but may have to. Yeah, just for the extra points, why not?
These kinder certainly make a fun addition to our merry band. If we find a clown, I can host the 6th birthday party from hell.
Nice one, Rick Toppin. Let's finish up Pack-a-Punch, and then we'll see where I can sort of take the discussion next. Alright. Cool. Alright.
See? She was right about that.
She? Why are the voice boxes for Dempsey and Maya playing right there?
Maybe even from the
Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. I got so confused. Hello. Okay. Oh boy, I want to get down to one zombie. Or maybe I should hit the box. Hello. I am already moving a little fast through the rounds, admittedly. I didn't think I would be on round 7 this quick. Another nuke. Well, aren't you just pleasant rainbows and sunshine? Okay. Ooh. Mark 78. Let's see. The Ion? I actually do need to finish getting the diamond badge for that. Well, let's start opening some doors. PhD. Any other good perks? Melee Macchiato. Jesus, there are so many doors. Are they all, like, individualized? Oh, no. Let's see. What perks in here? Double tap. Yes! Ha 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 ha!
Great. I think that came with kidney stones already included.
Alright, let's check back here for another perk. Is that Volturade? Hell yeah! Awesome. Alright, grab that. This is open. I know I'm gonna need that.
I have. Fuck all happened.
Alright, we'll just buy you. So that we can get the Wunderfizz open. Right? Okay, it'll be there on Destroyed Nuketown, so that should be easy enough. But yeah, so big topic of conversation. The fact that this map is even Nuketown in the first place. Understandably so. I get that people are upset, and it's totally valid, because especially with Treyarch saying that they were going to be a lot more experimental and creative this year, and then we get arguably one of the most reused maps in COD history as a whole. Not a good look, unfortunately. But in the context of zombies specifically, again, not to sort of, you know, waive the perceived laziness of Treyarch, the last time Nuketown made an appearance in zombies was 7.5 years ago now. So that was that was like early to mid 2019, I think. Probably even still in 2018, technically. I don't know, I wasn't paying too much attention during Black Ops 4, so that happened. Oh, I'm gonna need ammo. Where are you? 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 Hello? Backyard, please. Good enough. Hello, Mikey. Good to see you. Oh. But even still, that was almost a decade ago that Nuketown was last in zombies. So time-wise, I'd say that's a pretty fair split of time. Again, still doesn't waive the fact that it's another reused map, especially one that had already been remade prior to that, because the first time Nuketown showed up in zombies, it was in 2012 during Black Ops 2 as an extra survival map that you could buy for like $5 or probably even less than that. So again, I get the sentiment, but it's not like the worst thing in the world in my eyes. especially since considering what Kevin Drew and some of the other Zombies guys said during the creator call. Nowadays, they do have an interest in bringing stuff back, but they have a list of considerations that they keep in mind when conceptualizing a map to make sure that for them, whatever they do bring back for nostalgia's sake or otherwise makes sense for the current narrative at that point. So, to Kevin's credit, as a map, especially the destroyed version, kind of sits well with a purgatory sort of atmosphere. And when we head back there, I'll point it out once again, because I do think it actually is pretty cool. Blundergat, which is the reused wonder weapon for this map, it also makes sense, in a way, to be a weapon that is sort of associated with purgatory, you know, having first appeared in Mob of the Dead. So, I think that's quite alright. And most importantly, the thing that they kind of keep in mind whenever they think about these things is not only just bringing something back, but trying to enhance it or make it different in special ways. And I think that shines pretty clearly through with, again, the destroyed version of the map. I really, really like it. And the Sundergat. I've only seen it. I haven't played with it, but we're going to try and get it this game. I just need to remember how to do it. And the fact that the Sundergat, supposedly, because people haven't really been doing well with it, as far as I could tell, it has some funny, like, charge-up mechanic where, like, if you do it on specific beats, in a way, sort of like a rhythm game of sorts, I suppose, when you release it on a particular beat, it'll deal more damage, which I think is really cool. I'm curious to hear what that sort of sounds like on our end for the player. So I am going to try to remember where these things are.
Does this mean we get to feast
Let's see.
upon our enemies?
Oh, crap.
Sending Semtex.
Okay, hold on. I know the crafting bench is over here. Hello. I am trying to get to the first part that I know is somewhere here. There we go. Okay. We got Ted task. Where am I holding? Do not make it tiny, I swear. Oh my god, it's tiny. Oh no. I do not have a gun for this. I'm gonna have to swap out the tack. This is not good. Are you freaking kidding me? This is utterly ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need another gun, please.
I'm bored already.
Ugh.
Amazing! I didn't even make a wish.
To be fair, I haven't used the SMGs in this game too much. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna hide here.
Not need sunlight. Only me.
I'm not sure if I stepped out a little too much. Here, give me that.
Some of us just yearn to be
Oh my gosh. Why is this actually working like really well? Oh boy. Okay, we're almost done, we're almost done, we're almost done. Let's go, let's go, 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 go. Yes! Got it. Whew. Amazing. Beautiful. Okay, elemental pop. I coulda, shoulda, woulda with that, but whatever. I'm gonna hold on to this, why not? Whew. That was close. But, yeah, so when they are conceptualizing maps, they do consider the opportunity to bring something back that would be tasteful, and they take special precautions to make sure that whatever they do commit to, that it'll be done in such a manner that shouldn't upset everybody. But you know, as we can probably tell, that isn't exactly the case in a lot of instances. So that's what's happening here. Oh, I would love to try and use the carbon. I don't know if it's that good of a gun, honestly. I would have to experiment. So, long story short, I think that the way they are handling this is one of the better ways that they could have done it. Even with the faults that it is, you know, it is a reused map, you know, twice over now after Alpha Omega. You know, to be fair, probably the reason why I'm personally not offended by it at all, really, is because, you know, kind of, like as I've kind of been alluding to, I didn't play Alpha Omega in 2018. So I was so checked out of zombies in Black Ops 4 because if you personally ask me, Black Ops 4 Zombies is the worst iteration ever. So many things were wrong with that game on a fundamental level that I just can't really, you know, stomach even thinking about playing it. On occasion, if I feel like just playing a game that I barely ever touch, much less see, on occasion, you know, probably once every couple years, yeah, I'll go on and play 9, and that's really it. So, oh man, what are we thinking? Do we want to pack-a-punch something? Actually, you know what? I do want you, because I think the Cap 40 is actually a really good gun. Oh shoot. But no, I'll keep the MXR because I am trying to get weapon levels for it. Well, that went fast. Ooh, insta-kill. Oh, the twins are the announcers. That's cool. Okay. So hopefully dog round, so that we can go back, because I do not want to pay points to go back. You know, it would cost 3,000 points. I'll pay for the next one, probably, because I do want to try and get my hands on the Blundergat and the Sundergat, just to try and show that off. What is this soundtrack? Oh boy. Whew. Okay. So we should be teleporting back now. There we go.
Some see destruction, devastation. I see only success.
And gee, I wonder why. Oh, but Pack-a-Punch isn't going to be here, though, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, thank God. Ah, my exact point that I wanted to make.
Your free will has been cancelled.
So, when it comes to the reusage of things, like I was saying, if it's done in a tasteful way, I can, you know, I can bite. You know, I'm willing to sort of take things as they are if they're done well. And as for Nuketown itself as the map, I actually do really like it. I think this is one of the correct ways that you do something like this. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. Just trying not to move too fast through the rounds here. Actually, I do need to see. I know that for the next couple of parts, there's supposed to be a high-pitched ringing at one of the cysts as well as a mannequin. So hold on, give me one moment before I finish that thought. to go around and see what I'm missing. Okay, you're there. And before I buy more perks. I'm gonna go silent for a moment while I listen. Hold on. Oh, these are just the intel. Hold on. Go around so I can do this. There we go.
Luck comes in threes. Where are my other nice things?
Okay, speed. Definitely need that.
Good, because we all know that slow and steady loses the race.
Okay. So I need the sulfur or sulfate. I'm not sure which one it is. Sulfur or sulfate, whatever SO3 is. And then we need to go forward again. Hey, fellas. So we'll do that. Oh, it's only 1,500 in solo. Thank God. It's only 1,500 in solo. Okay, so now... Not this sink. We're supposed to put it in the sink and mix it with the water, right? Or was it actually back there?
Time to play everyone's favorite game. Is it important or is it garbage?
There goes 3,000 points. I paid it 3,000 anyway. Hello. Aha, it was here. Hello. Okay. So we fill that up, and now we have sulfuric acid. And what we can do with that is, once I get enough points, go back to the past so that we can melt down one of these mannequins. And when we come back to this time, it'll melt down into giving us, I think, the hammer for the Blundergat. Okay. But now that I remember with the Radhound, quote unquote, when it's done in a good way, I'm actually cool with I'm cool with things coming back. And in the case of Nuketown as a map itself, I think this is good. This is one of the better ways you can do it. However, my problem more so comes with the enemy types, unfortunately. Because... crap. Because in the case of the two enemies on this map that are not zombies, being the Radhounds, as they're called, as well as the Shock Mimics. The Shock Mimics, in and of themselves, are, I think, easily the most annoying alternate enemy type that Treyarch has come up with in history. Just because its primary gameplay function is to completely take control away from the player. And it's like basic game design to not do that, you know? Especially when it's still like seamless in gameplay for the most part. So that's kind of tick number one. Tick number two is that the Shock Mimic in particular is extremely annoying because it has to die by gunfire. You can't use anything else to kill it. Since, because it's a Shock Mimic, it comes with an EMP effect. So you can't use grenades. I don't think you can use a good number of streaks. So you're limited to just shooting it. And then number three, it's just a reused enemy in and of itself. But more problematic with the Radhounds, Treyarch, in their blog post describing the map, they were making it sound like the Radhounds were going to be another fairly unique interpretation of the dog enemy that we've had since World at War. However, in practice, especially from what I can see playing it myself now, it's quite literally just a renamed, not even a reskinned, a renamed Plague Hound from Cold War. So it has the exact same functionality. There's pretty much zero different things about it compared to the Plague Hound from Cold War. And they could have very easily have just been left as Plague Hounds. Or just remove them altogether, and then same goes for the Shock Mimic. Just kind of, drop it all together. No real point to have them. Oh my goodness, y'all hit hard. Hold on.
Oh dear, I think he's gotten a bit confused.
Nothing. I'm having such a hard time finding the stock for this thing. Or is it the... What do I get from the thing? Is it the barrel? What do I get from these things?
A very enjoyable massacre. Would recommend.
Oh, I need to go to the next round anyway. Excuse me, ma'am? What was that? Something happened. But, grabbing Mule Kick, so we can do that, and then Dead Shot, and we'll grab Stamina later.
Right, but that is very familiar.
In the case of the enemies, I think those are the most egregious for this map. That's like probably the actual like main problem that I have with the map is the mimics and the dogs. Because they might as well just have not existed, truthfully. They didn't need to be here. Okay, now where is this cyst so I can go ahead and start getting my thing? I'm so confused. Am I missing something here?
Such easy prey. I miss a good hunt.
Let me see. Nothing in here. There's nothing upstairs, is there? I'm very much missing something here. Unless it's you and I just never finished you. I can't hear. There's supposed to be a very prominent ringing sound for the one that you're supposed to do. The same thing goes for the mannequin. I haven't been able to like hear the mannequin ringing at all. So weird. That's a nuke. Gonna hold off on that. Oh boy. Yeah, because this is a smaller map, gonna get very chaotic very quick. Okay, let me go back and fill this one up. Oh, there's one right there. So you're the problematic one. Yep, that's you. Haha. Found you.
If you're very good, I might give you a personal debrief.
Got it.
How exciting is
Oh. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna try and look for the mannequin really quick. It's that same sort of ringing sound, just on a mannequin, specifically. I thought that was it. So I know which one to pour the acid on to burn them. You're not back here, are you? Is it you? No. Is it you? No. I kind of like this. I keep on saying it, but like, guys, I actually kind of like this map. I don't really see too much wrong with it. I think it's just because it's Nuketown. That's what's gonna get everyone upset who isn't willing to just look past that. And again, granted, you know, however you want to think about it, giving Treyarch credit or not for using the map a second time, I get it. But it's as I've been kind of describing, the fact that like they do take the opportunity to change up and enhance things about them, it honestly goes kind of a long way, especially when you're sort of playing in the moment. I really like this. Okay, I'm starting to check a lot of the same mannequins now. I've gone all along the outskirts. I've checked in here. Is there one in the middle? That's the sound of the portal. I'm having so much trouble finding the one mannequin that is like the one that I need to pour the acid on. Because there's not one up here. And I don't want to necessarily just trial and error it and go through every single mannequin on the map because there's so many. And I think you only get 4 pours before you have to come back. That's a lot of points to like keep going to and fro. Do I go in here? Or you know what? Maybe it might be in this garage, and I know how to open the garage. I just need to check a couple of different places here. Let's see. There you are. Okay. So we come over here. And then loop around this way. And then we have to send the RCXD over this barrier. Nope. Jump input didn't work. Treyarch's RCXDs in this engine have always handled pretty poorly. There we go. And blow up the barrel. Doors open. Let's see if it's in here. Excuse you?
Explosive opener, anticlimactic ending, story of my life.
Okay, that was kind of cool. Does this door open? No. But that also reminds me, since I story-wise, I'm actually like pretty interested in seeing like what the twins are exactly. I think there is like a lot of promise here. It's just the execution.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now take that. Hello.
Every lifetime is measured by the beating of a heart.
But the insistent pounding of the one that rules this place causes time to skip like a broken record, locking us in a loop that we're destined to experience over and over and over.
Change the tune. Make the dark heart be its last.
Excuse you? Wow. Yeah, I still love zombies, man. Like, people can say what they want, but the mode is still special in its own way, even if it's not perfect. And it never was. Black Ops 3 was the closest that we got to it, but, you know, even then. Alright. Let me do one more search around, because at this point I'm probably just gonna pick a couple and just dump the acid on them, because I'm so lost. There's one mannequin somewhere that I just have not seen, because all the ones that I've gone up to are not making that ringing sound. And I know that they do. I've seen it. Hello? Oh, it's a bush. I do think this map is gonna have somewhat of a sentimental turnaround in the future. I don't know how far into the future that will be, but I think people will begin to turn around on this map eventually. It's not as bad as people are trying to convince themselves that it is. Ooh, actually, I know that I need this for something.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hello, Lucky. Good to see you. Yeah, man, the more that I actually look at this, because I'm taking tours around the map, I really like how this version of Nuketown looks. In the future when I'm just playing for fun, I think after every dog round that it forces me back to the past, I'm just gonna come back here. This looks really good. Huh. I'm so confused. That's the Pack-a-Punch sound. There's no mannequin over here. Is there one in the middle of the road that I'm just completely missing? There's a radio in there somewhere. Ah, it's a Mr. Peaks thing. I see. Okay. I see. Rampage Inducer. Where do I... Where do I find another mannequin? I don't even think there's another one that I've missed anywhere. Is it you? No. Surely it would have to be standing up. This is so weird. But I just don't want to I don't want to spend another 1,500 points to cross the timelines again. Because there's no other rooms to open. All the side ones on Trinity Avenue are not openable. Yeah, that's it. Huh. This is so weird. But honestly, I like being here. This is good. Okay, I'm gonna try and bite. And we'll see if I can find a mannequin in the past that I don't recognize the position of from here in the present. So let's see.
Be grateful. I could have shot you somewhere else.
Let's see. Let's get a box roll in. Let's get a box roll in.
I'm counting in my head. I have a sore throat.
Ouch. Excuse me. I like this.
I am so happy.
You know, I don't remember getting SMGs this often out of the box. I think that's 3 now. Oh, excuse me, fellas. Jesus, the amount of recoil on this thing. It kicks so hard. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well then. Well then, man. Jeez. Okay. So,
for the nuclear family.
Let's see if I recognize any mannequin out of place in this area. Because I know you're there, you're there. Oh! Got you. Whew. Okay. Oh wow, there's not one in here. Oh boy. Oh, excuse you. Excuse me.
Wait your turn.
Oh, man.
Gang up on me.
Jeez.
That's put a spring in my step.
Oh my god, round 20? Where did the rounds go? Hold on. I'm not even done, like, kind of playing around here. I'll try you. Or I guess it's only the heads. The ones that have heads. Guys, I don't think there's an out-of-place mannequin anywhere. This is so strange. Alrighty, well. Here, since we're still using the cap 40, let me go ahead and do this. Just to give it some extra oomph for now. Oh boy. And let's just start experimenting.
Be careful not to burn yourself.
Okay. Let's try you. I wonder if the voice line activates on the first one that you hit or the correct one. Because that could be two different signs. I know you're not really one, but... Oh, I'm out. You only get 3. Damn. Alright. Oh, no. Well...
What a silly jelly willy.
Whew.
They do say that misery loves company.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this now. And we'll see if the upgrades rolled over to anything.
My shiny new agent of pain.
Nothing, of course. Thank you, Mule Kick, for doing nothing. Ay, ay, ay.
I hope you enjoyed the view.
Alright, well, I need to go back and try more anyway, so let's see. Didn't work. Didn't work. And didn't work. Fantastic. I don't know where this last mannequin is, guys, and I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade it this game either. Oh, no. Let's see. Because it's already getting a little too late to even get the Blundergat in the first place. Oh, okay. So they have to be full mannequin bodies, and one has to be making a sound. Well, that's just the thing. None of them are. Not that I've seen. And you can't leave the outskirts of this place anyway. So there aren't any more, like, outside of the playable area.
Throwing stun.
Okay, no, I thought I heard something on that one. Yeah, that rumbling was just from the nuke itself. The box moves every time you teleport back and forth. That's pretty cool. That's a neat little side thing as well. There's so many little things that, like, to my point earlier, Treyarch does to add to the map that are just little things that kind of help to add up and make it unique in its own sort of ways. Because when it comes to modern zombies, um, with the way a lot of the base mechanics work around your starting weapon, rarities, pack-a-punch, and all that, including the crafting table, it sort of has made every map have the same sandbox, which lessens the sort of perceived originality in every map as well. Because although they are different maps, a lot of them just end up playing the same. And I think that's what's hurting the perception of a lot of maps nowadays, because they do all effectively play the same. So things like that to help further differentiate the map, like the time travel stuff on here right now.
Ah, that splatter that sings to me that mere science cannot explain.
It's those little things that sort of help to help give a map that originality. So these are good things. These are good things. And mind you, for those who may still be watching, who are against this point of view, I don't think it's right to even say that, like, people who do enjoy stuff like this, just because it's a reused sort of map in this way, are like modern zombies slop gobblers or whatever you want to sort of describe it as, because it is a unique experience when you boil it down to everything. It is a unique experience. It's different from Nuketown Zombies, and it's different from Alpha Omega. The Easter egg hunt itself was almost 12 hours, almost half a day, which that's going to be widely remembered by a lot of people. And then the time travel mechanic and the Blundergat, even though, again, it is a reused wonder weapon, I think if I can get my hands on it this game, I'll be able to show that at least from what I read, it actually looks pretty freaking cool. I don't know, man. I think I have a bit more of an open mind to sort of this type of thing. Maybe it's even because I've been playing a lot more games outside of just Call of Duty and FPS in general. Because for the longest time, that is pretty much what I've only ever played. You know, I would always play Call of Duty growing up, and then I started branching out to try games like Medal of Honor and Battlefield, and then I got sucked up into Rainbow Six for a couple of years, and then I came back to Call of Duty, and then the game that really broke me away from everything was Genshin. So I continue to have things to thank Genshin for after all this time. And because I've been playing even more different games like FF7 as well, the original and the remake series, starting to get into some different types of racing games. I've tried NASCAR. I still play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I still hop on Minecraft every once in a while after I had my like mandatory 10 to 14-year-old phase where that was all I played and such. And I think I just have a decently wide palette to where, like, I'm not completely miserable just playing the same series year after year to where I can come back to things like this and be like, you know what? I have seen Nuketown before. I have seen the Blundergat before, but they're being done in ways that are different, unique, and on the surface level interesting. And as for the map currently, like I've said multiple times before, I like what's going on with it. And the Thundergat, hopefully if I can get my hands on it, I'll be able to further see why it's actually a pretty fun wonder weapon to try out. So let's see. I really don't understand what I'm missing here. I'm just going to try a couple more. Because this is the last part. This is the last part. I need to melt down the right mannequin. To get the last part. So I haven't done you, but I'm going to try you. Unless the ringing's here. Wait, yeah, hold on. Before I use my last one. Wait. I don't remember if the ringing is in the past or in the present. Hold on, I'm going to do one more loop around because I haven't actually tried. Oh, wow, there actually isn't a mannequin here. What? Oh my god, if you do it in one shot, it's literally a hole-in-one. That's so funny. Surely that has to have been found already. I couldn't have been first in the world to do that. If you actually get a hole-in-one, it actually gives you more power-ups. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Okay, let's take a look over here. I keep hearing ringing when I go around this way. I don't know if I'm crazy or not. But that was just creaking of the wood over there. Alright. Oh, well, I'm out anyway, so. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It was you! It just wasn't freaking working. Am I crazy, guys? That mannequin wasn't making noise. Alright, well. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait. Wait just a moment. I gotta lock in. Bro, this map is so tight. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, no. Stay away. Oh, okay, got it. Whew. All right. I hate how the RCXD, like, detonates immediately when you do that. Whew. Okay, got it. Whew. All right. Hold on. Oh, boy. I want to get down to 1 so I can actually build it comfortably. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Using concussion.
Okay, now you two stay there for just enough time for me to do this. Ready?
Feeling powerful is
Aha!
my second favorite thing to feel. Right, little lady?
It might help keep you
Woo!
alive. Yes.
Alright.
Enjoy it while you can. It won't last forever.
That's cool. That's a neat inspect. Okay. So now, to upgrade the Thundergat, we are going to have to push a couple of rounds, but it should be relatively okay. Because I think I know what to do. It's actually a very easy upgrade process when I think about it. Dude, this freaking thing looks awesome. Have a good one, Lucky. I'll still be around for a little bit. Oh, shoot, dog round? Oh, no, 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 no. We cannot have that. I'm gonna have to teleport back after this. I'm just checking something. Hold on. Just in case it still works on a dog round. I doubt it, though. Okay, no, it does not work on a dog round. Good to know. Okay, so now I'm going to have to teleport back.
This could be an
Ay,
alternate
ay, ay.
reality. Time travel is impossible. Temporal paradoxes do not allow for it.
What a nerd. Alright, fine, I'll do this first. Oh, Mangler Cannon? I can do that. I miss my decoys. After I do this, I'm going to make a decoy.
Only I had some surplus meat to distract them.
Nice. Ho 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 ho! Boom, baby. Oh, well. Hello. Flawless! Excuse me? That's going on this immediately. Dude, that's pack 3 on round 24. Are you kidding me? From 0, mind you. Holy crap! Oh my god. Okay, well. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. We got a pack 3 Blundergat. All we just need is a Thundergat variant. That's gonna be awesome. Let's go, dude. Alright, give me my decoy. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh. Wow, dude. Check that out. That's so cool.
I am the one screaming bloody murder!
Well, I have yet to actually fire this thing, so let's see. The sweeper. Oh, wow. It actually, like, it does not have as wide a spread as you think.
You will know me by the body
Also, not as much penetration. At least without the Thundergat variant. Oh, that was just a freaking hardcore slug. Hot damn, dude. Yeah, the spread is not as wide as you think. I think Deadshot is actually, like, hurting this gun. Because I have a Deadshot augment where the hipfire spread is a lot more accurate. Okay, I need this thing to open up already so I can get the Thundergat before round 30, please. It's so weird. There you are. Alright, we're back. How much ammo does it get? That's a pretty decent amount. Honestly. Okay. I don't think the zombie that I'm interested in will have spawned if the round didn't flip while we were here in the present. So, yeah, he's not there, and I don't think he was in back yellow, so we're good. Oh, this fire's a lot faster than I thought. Oh, that's good. Double points. Hit the headies.
What's that nipping at your toe?
Oh, that's a very unfortunate, hold on. Are we still good? I think. Yeah, okay, we're good. Whew! Saved it. That was not me, thankfully. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, man, don't do that. Whew. While I have my wisp here, hopefully I can make it there in time. The wisp actually is supposed to get this thingy for you. Where'd you put it? There you are. Okay. Okay, fire tornado zombie is there. I need to wait until the round is almost over. Oh my god, there's actually, like, recoil on a shotgun. That's so weird. Yo, Treyarch sound team, you all are phenomenal. Treyarch sound team, you all are phenomenal. Okay. Oh, dude, I can't get over the sound. It's so good. Okay. Alright. So the way that this works is... Let's see. I need to take this zombie that's over there, and I need to basically escort him over to the middle of the map without being drained of power by the other zombies that are nearby. So let's bring him over this way. Don't die, please. Thank you. That's one, so we can go to the next round. Awesome. Whew. Okay. Yeah, because I just want to get the Blundergat and play with it for at least a couple of rounds. Wait, why are you here? You shouldn't be, like, perfect. What is going on here? That's sus. That's incredibly sus. Okay, I need to see... Can we actually tell where he is? I can't see on the map. I would have to peek. Okay, he's over here. I need to be careful not to go back there. Is that double point? Double point. Oh, baby. Come on. Over here. Okay. Don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Actually, since I have the wisp. Hold the zombie. Hold the zombie? Yeah, hold the zombie. Thank you. Haha! Okay, now you come here. Yeah, that's right. Come here. Come on. Over this way. There we go. Now we just do that one more time. Whew. And I can triple pack, actually. Hopefully that loops around to one of the other weapons. As a matter of fact, before I do that...
Surprise me in a good way.
Oh boy, dog round. That's not good. Aha, got it packed. Good. Oh, we're gonna have to go to round 36. Because I do want to play at least a few rounds with the Blundergat. And we're gonna have to wait until it regenerates. Let's see. Let's go back. TED tasks don't transfer in between the teleport. That sucks. Yeah, I think you're gonna have plenty of ammo with the Blundergat and Sundergat that you're never gonna really need to run Vulturade with the Wonder Weapon ammo. Oh boy. That's a lot of zombies. Whew. Also here, let me... I'm also working on 100%ing, so...
Decoy through.
I need kills on zombies that are stunned by Electric Cherry. Double bubble. There it is. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, cool. Alright.
So clean, so precise, so very deep.
Okay.
Did anyone check how long that took? It felt like ages.
Well, we have been in here for a little over an hour, Richtofen. I apologize. I really wanted to get this going on this run. The first run, we got the Blundergat going. Okay. So now I need to be careful about which area I go to. Oh, that's not good. I think I just missed the head, though, so it's not that big a deal. Hello? Yeah, he's over here. Okay. I gotta loop around this way. Oh my god, the sound of this thing is so beefy. I love it. It's so good! Oh, man. I don't know if the mob Blundergat had a horizontal spread like this. It just felt like it more so just deleted whatever was in front of you. I like how both of the twins chime in on the announcements. That's a nice little touch. Okay. Coming down to it. Okay. Last zombie. So let's see. Let's come over here.
Using decoy.
Oh, Jesus! That actually jump scared me. Holy crap. Okay, well, that makes it easy. That makes it very easy.
It is only natural that such immense
Wait.
power belongs to me.
Hold on. I forget how this goes. Because I know you're supposed to do something. Put it in there, let it close, and then we gotta go back. I think. Right? Put it in the past so that it's there in the present. Correct.
You can improve.
There it is. Holistic dichotomizer.
Proof of that.
Sunder Purge. Release Sunder Purge on beat. Okay, I see. Okay, hold on. Wait. So we're gonna be here for a little bit, because I just want to see. I want to see damage-wise. How does this thing stack up? This is pretty cool. Check that out. Alright. Well, let's do some experimentation. Let's see what the 3 damage values are. Okay, well, after I kill you.
Consider this a very cold shoulder.
Okay, so normal Blundergat shot deals...
Compared to a slow, irregular
What was that? Is that roughly 2,000 damage per pellet? 4,800. Okay, 4,800. And then... also 4,800. So the Blundergat shot doesn't matter if you charge it or not. It's still going to do the same damage. The damage boost, I imagine, only comes with the on-beat release. 8,000. It almost doubles it. Not bad. Okay, and it seems like there is a little bit of leeway there, because I was definitely after beat on that one. Holy crap, that's sick. Holy crap, that's sick. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So not bad. People who are more into the mathematics and nerd stuff on this game can have their way with that. If it one-shots for a decent amount to me, that makes it good for me. Oh, baby. Awesome. All right. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good round of zombies. Not bad. Things went pretty well. We got the Blundergat. Hit round 30. That's usually my benchmark. And things are doing pretty well. Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, this is what I was talking about when I say that, like, doing the same thing but in a tasteful way makes it okay in my book. Really fun wonder weapon. And like I said, I think Treyarch's sound team is, like, largely the one helping to carry this thing. It's so good. That was just before. Oh my god, it spreads. Like after, like it bounces off the zombies and spreads even further. Holy crap, this thing is awesome. This thing is amazing. Oh, that is awesome. I don't know what its maximum kill count is in one shot, but that's amazing. And the charge shot only takes one bullet. That's even more awesome. That's so sick. That is awesome. Oh man. We were due for a new map, and I think this is a solid addition. I think this is a solid addition, because in my head, the DLC 2s for every Treyarch game, for the most part, have always been the more lackluster ones, in my opinions. Like, even really starting with Black Ops 3, when you think about it, Zetsubo was not all that beloved on launch. It's only recently where it's been looked at more fondly, for whatever reasons that may be. And then you have what?
Hello, simpleton. Welcome to the...
Hold on.
Take my word. Put yourself consider that your autopsy. Build the man.
Oh, and then you have what? Ancient Evil, I think, was DLC 2 in Black Ops 4. And I already told you that I'm not personally a fan of Black Ops 4, so whatever.
Decoy through.
And then we had Outbreak, which was a kind of a failure in and of itself for me. And then there was the Tomb in Black Ops 6. So, historically, DLC 2s have not done well, at least in my wheelhouse. So this is definitely a step up. I like this. Oh my dear lord. Oh my dear god, it's a massacre. Oh, this is phenomenal. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. This Wonder Weapon and this map are good. This is a good map, and this is a good Wonder Weapon. I'm not even saying that to be contrarian. I promise I am not. This is really fun. And honestly, I think I'm having more fun with the Blundergat than the LGM1. And I think it's just because the LGM1 is infinite damage, infinite ammo, more problematically. It's infinite ammo, so it has to have its balancing factors. Pet the dog. Oh, we're going back. Bye, doggy. Because like the LGM1 is really freaking cool and it's fun, and I like the idea of that new Wonder Weapon. It's brand new and everything. But I don't know, man. It's not nostalgic, because like, although I do have memories of playing Mob of the Dead, I was never really someone that like got the hype around the Acid Gat back then. And so here I am. Oh shoot. Excuse me. Okay, I would like to get a little bit more credit towards the score streak challenge, so give me a moment here, fellas. What the hell is my health bar doing all the way up there? Let's do this, and spot. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get street kills. Hold up. Whew. All right. Dude, this wonder weapon is fun. The Blundergat is really fun. It has so much more ammo than you think. Holy crap, it has a gigantic stack of ammo. Absolutely gigantic. That's phenomenal. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, that was a decent chunk for a boss. I think I missed. Yeah, I definitely missed my third shot there. Boom, baby, boom. Oh, this is awesome. This Blundergat is a good addition to Wonder Weapons. I like it. Again, I totally understand it being reused and whatnot, but it's a, oh. Holy crap, that's a sick exfil screen. Oh my god, that's actually pretty freaking cool looking. Wow. That's good. I like that. Wow, man. I enjoyed myself a lot more than I thought I would. You know, I was kind of like optimistic looking into it because like obviously I've seen all the things from the Easter egg hunt and whatever, but like I wasn't paying too close attention to it. And then, you know, just playing it yourself, like my gosh, man, that was actually pretty cool. That was a really nice experience. I liked that. That was good. That was really good. Wow. Oh yeah, and then I could start I could start checking out the this new assault rifle, the Voyak. I haven't seen anything on this to be completely honest. So I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. Just really quick while we're at the tail end here. So this is a new AR that was actually added with the same update that the map came out. It looks like a futuristic L85, which I'm not a fan of. Oh my god, it's just an L80. This is just an L85! Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? This is just an L85. The freaking bolt is the exact... Bruh. How does it feel? Just like the Rainbow Six L85, there is next to no recoil on this thing. It's just an L85. Dude. Oh my god. I'm not like a super mega gun nerd. I really don't know as much as like I probably think I do or what an actual gun enthusiast would consider me such, but like I know more than the average person, and it makes me so happy when I recognize guns in games. And you know, all throughout of the recent COD games for like the modern interpretations of weapons with like their fake names and such, if you've seen my videos or other streams where I do Call of Duty stuff, I always like make a point to purposefully call the weapons by their real life name if they have a legally distinct name in the game. And while this is a futuristic interpretation, the Voyak here, I can tell from the body shape and a lot of the venting holes on the front guard and the bolt itself, as well as it just being a bullpup, this is an L85. And I think that is so funny. That is so funny. Wait, hold on. I gotta do something now. This is so hilarious. I do this with every L85 that ever like gets put in a COD game. Hold on. Let's see. That's not you. That's not you. I don't even know if there's one in this game. I'd have to like kind of just hope. Oh, damn it, man. There might not be. No. Damn it, man. Because you know what? If you play Rainbow Six, then you know what I'm going for here. I didn't even play Rainbow Six past the point where they started getting rid of the ACOGs, really. But like an L85 with an ACOG, oh yeah, that's the ACOG site. You know what? We'll leave it like this. Because that's dead ass just the ACOG reticle from Rainbow Six. That's awesome. That's amazing. I love this. It's such a stupid little thing, but like that's also kind of what I was talking about while going through the map. Because I think I have a much wider palette of games. I'm able to like just have fun and experience the little things in games, be able to critique and analyze a lot better since I've broadened my horizons over the past few years in terms of games. And you know, there's that whole thing of like players just who want a gun and a ball in a game, and that's all they need. Not me. I've grown past that, thankfully. I still play Call of Duty because it's what I grew up playing, and I still have a positive sentiment over it. But you know, I do have my limits and my standards on certain things, and that's why I've mentioned like time and time before, going forward with Infinity Ward's game up next on the horizon, I will not be buying their next game. I have zero intention of doing that. So they burned they burned everybody more times than I really should have been willing to give them. But with that being said, holy crap, guys, Paradox Junction. Not a terrible map, despite what everybody was thinking. And I think the journey that this map is going to go on in terms of the community sentiment, it's going to be doing a lot better than I think people are giving credit for it right now. For one reason or another. Because, in truth, it all started from the Ghost of Hope leaking, I think back in late November, early December, somewhere around there, that whatchamacallit, the next Zombies map was going to be the it was going to be Nuketown. And I think in that tweet he might have been talking about the fact that, like, you know, he personally wasn't going to be thinking too highly of the map already, which is honestly just a bad sort of mentality to have, especially if you're a leaker, I think. Already sort of giving your own opinions and expectations based on what you hear, and then further kind of driving the narrative on everyone else that's getting the information from you. Because that directly hindered Paradox Junction in the eyes of many already. So there's that. And then as things started getting closer, it was like, you know, you're going to be able to teleport between versions of Nuketown, and then the consistent talking about Nuketown just being the next Zombies map really didn't, you know, it didn't help out the entire idea of what was happening here. And so once official information did start to come out that that it was going to be a Nuketown map, I mean, obviously people were not going to be happy, because then the sentiment at that point was going to be, oh, well, they're just reusing maps now, just like they always do. And so it was coming out of the gate already with a negative reputation, unfortunately. And while I did, like, kind of start caving to that sort of peer pressure in a way, like, you know what, it's Nuketown, maybe it won't be that good. If it's Nuketown again, surely there's something wrong behind the scenes. I hope that's not like a bad omen. But in truth, in like whole honest truth, as I sit here talking about the map today, right now, the map is so much better than what people are like trying to drive the narrative home about in terms of what they want it to be, if you get what I mean. Like, they are purposefully trying to make it seem like this is one of the worst maps ever released, and I don't agree with that. I just don't. It's a lot better than I think people are going to give it credit for. Now, is it like a top tier map? Obviously not. Funnily enough, I do think that Ashes is still the best map on the game in its entirety, like trying to encompass everything possible about the map. you know, its story, its vibe, its quality, its originality, its creativity, and all that, I do think that obviously Ashes ekes out because it's a fully unique map with a fully unique wonder weapon that differentiates it from every other map that has ever existed across the past almost 20 years. We're at 18 years now. Jesus freaking Christ. 18 years of zombies. Um so when you look at it that way, and that's kind of my point of what I was getting at with the last time Nuketown was used in zombies specifically, it has been almost a decade already, which is wild to even think. People probably There was probably some jumbling of different people and different players out there who play maybe zombies only, or a combination of multiplayer and zombies, or probably even people who just play multiplayer and that's it. Where they see a Nuketown Zombies map coming out and they're like, bro, we've been playing Nuketown like every Black Ops game. And it's like, yeah, that's true. We get a Nuketown in every Black Ops game for the multiplayer. But the last time it was in Zombies was in 4, and the last time it was in the game before that was its debut in Black Ops 2. So, again, not to sort of excuse the fact that Treyarch did reuse a map and a Wonder Weapon, but for what it's worth, I think it came out a lot better than what a lot of us were thinking it would be. You know, there wasn't really anything to truly complain about, at least on my end. I'm fully content with how things ended up showing up with that map. So, I'll probably be able to speak more on it, like after I play a few more times, let it sit, and then perhaps the next time that I'm able to talk about zombies, it'll be on another relic attempt where I can go through and get the sinister relics to then set up for the bus relic, which is what I primarily need for the 100%er challenges in zombies. Right? That's the only tier 3 one that I need, correct? So Abracadaver, tier 1, 2, and 3 difficulty, that's fine. Bus relic, reach round 20 with the teddy bear and rampage inducer active, and then reach round 15 on curse tier 3 in the starting room without opening any door. Okay, yeah, no. This is entirely freaking easy. This is entirely easy. Critical priority, I can already tell you, stay in the spawn room, stay in the spawn room, and Perkaholic, Hidden Power, and just go to town with the melee weapon for 15 rounds. That's the best thing you can do. So, like, you need the teddy bear and you need the bus to 100% the game. Which, to be honest, looking at it just as is kind of fair, I guess. But the fact that you need even more relics to just get up to tier 3 in the first place, that's where I'm kind of like, maybe we could have done a little bit better on that front, you know? Also, damn, I actually, like, got a decent bit out of that. Not bad. The perfect weapon just got perfecter. True. That's actually pretty cool. I should get on these. Holy crap, Ashes actually has a lot. I should go and look for those. But yeah, so ending things off, I've said it before, and I've tried to sort of make my point, trying to kind of give an understanding of nuance here to everything. Would it have been preferable for Treyarch to have done a unique wonder weapon with a unique map setting? Obviously, yes. I think everybody can agree that would have been the preferred way to do this. The thing is that they didn't, and so what do we make out of what they did give us? And the thing is that they gave us something that actually, I think, helps to, as their goal has been from the start, to always enhance and change the things that they are bringing back in a different way. An example of how not to do that, obviously, I think, is the ice staff in the tomb, because that's effectively just a copy-paste with just different ways of getting the parts and upgrading it, but functionality-wise, it's the exact same wonder weapon. Whereas with the Blundergat, dude, that perfect timing charge is so much fun, is so satisfying. And like I said, the way that the present Nuketown looks, the destroyed one, that like atmosphere looks so cool. I think it is so awesome. I really like it. The Easter egg, I have not done it, but I am familiar with it somewhat, and I can speak on the fact from what I do know that I think it is a very solid, even bordering up to like some of the good the good Easter eggs that we've ever had, and it follows the point of argument that a lot of old school zombie players have when it comes to Easter egg design, where they want the Easter egg hunts to be made up of steps that are difficult to figure out but easy to replicate. And I think Paradox Junction is the perfect culmination in the modern age of that philosophy when it comes to Easter egg design. Because when you boil everything down, the Easter egg really is kind of just in 3 simple steps. Build and upgrade the Blundergat, play 3 children's games with the twins, and then like listen to their story of how they're trapped here as they go around to each of those game areas and kind of talk about whatever the hell they were talking about. So it's simple enough in very broad strokes. It's extremely easy. It's just like getting those games set up and then doing the challenges associated with them as well, like growing the tree and cutting the wood off, lighting the fireplace with them, and then like the purposeful use of the time travel between the 2 different Nuketowns as well, setting things up in the past so that they affect the future. And that entire concept alone, I think, is a really positive change for the map. I think it's done really well. Like there's really little to complain about, if at all. There's I'm happy with the map. Like I'm sorry, but I'm happy with the map how it is currently. Now, obviously these are just my initial reactions after one playthrough, but I mean, what else can I say? Opinions do change over time, I will admit that. Um, you know, when it comes to Astra Malorum, I was in love with that map when it first dropped. Now it's dropped so unfortunately to the 3rd of the 3 in this game so far for me, but it's just barely out of reach of Ashes and Paradox Junction. Paradox Junction is still number 2 to Ashes, I think, but I think I'm only like forcibly trying to put it there in my head because it is reused stuff and Ashes is fully original. But even then, it's still really good. The Thundergat, like, funnily enough, I was talking about it with the LGM1, but the LGM1 to me is more fun than the Necrofluid Gauntlet, and the Thundergat clears both of them in terms of Wonder Weapon fun. I think it's awesome. I had such a good time with it those few rounds, and then even before that, the normal Blundergat. I said it before and I said it again. The animations, number 1, and then number 2, the sound design, Treyarch's sound team, so good, so good. It's so awesome. I know it sounds like I'm hardcore glazing, and I'm sorry if that's like upsetting some people out there, but I mean, this is just an honest opinion. I don't consider myself to be someone who purposefully glazes new zombies, because at the drop of a hat, if I had an opportunity to like just go play Black Ops 3 zombies for the hell of it, just for fun and whatnot, I would easily do that. Like once Black Ops 7 is kind of out of the focus of everything, I would still pick Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 as zombies experiences, because to me, not only are they nostalgic, but they're also just overall better made and have a better gameplay loop, just ever so slightly, because the multi-pack-a-punch rarities and loadouts in modern zombies, those are like the biggest points of contention besides the armor, and those 4 things like pretty much are the foundation of how zombies is built nowadays. So trying to get rid of or change them would just upend everything that Kevin Drew has kind of taken over since Black Ops 4 finished. So there's a lot to discuss when it comes to this. it's such an unfortunate thing that like a lot of people on the internet can't really have like proper and healthy discussions instead of just immediately denouncing the map before it even releases because it's like no, it's a reused map and a reused wonder weapon. It's going to be garbage. I'm gonna hate it. I'm not even gonna bother playing it. Yada yada yada. And it's like you own the game. It's a free update. Why not give it a try? At the very least, it's free content for you. If you don't like it, there's 2 other maps that you can play. There's all the other survival maps as well. And, you know, there's Dead Ops Arcade. There's Cursed itself. You know, I obviously still don't have all of the relics, so even if I didn't like the map, I still have stuff that I can work on. So, you know, the Zombies this year is not lacking in content. And if it's another new map that comes out, give it a try. If you like the way it plays, even if it's reused stuff, then you like the map. It's a good addition. I think it's fine. So, you know, there's really not much to it. It's not this like crazy conspiracy of like, you know, I'm being paid to say this or whatever. It's like I'm saying it only to be like toxically positive or however you want to say it. It's like, no, man, it's just I think the map's good. I had fun with the Wonder Weapon, and I'm already looking forward to playing my next game whenever I can get to that because at the same time that I'm doing all of this, I'm probably gonna take a break and then either later tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna get back onto Warzone, not only to try out Blackout, but also because I am almost done with, I'm almost done with 100%er on there. And the purposeful reason as to why I'm doing this is because when the next game comes out, as far as I can tell, like right here between Black Ops 6 and 7, all of the previous game's challenges are effectively going to be wiped and likely will be unachievable again. So I'm almost done. I literally just have one more challenge to do. They're the Master Prestige challenges because I was done with Apocalypse before I hit Prestige Master. And the final challenge that I need to do is big game contracts without dying. So it's a tough one, admittedly, even in Resurgence Casuals, particularly, especially because I'm not a Warzone player, and big game bounties are probably going to target the real teams. So I've been inching at it over the last week or so, just like playing for an hour or two every night outside of the games that I actually want to play, because I need to make sure that this gets done before the next game. And it's already Season 3 coming up, which means we're almost halfway through Black Ops 7's life cycle. So I am running out of time. And, you know, once I'm done, you know, perhaps we'll do something similar like this for Blackout, because I haven't tried out Blackout 2 yet. And yeah, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. A lot of people have their qualms about Call of Duty and such. You know, people can be upset, do whatever they wish. I said it before and I said it again in the beta, and I said it when I got Nexus Horizon. I like Black Ops 7. You know, that shouldn't be a controversial statement for people out there. But I like Black Ops 7. It's the 7th Black Ops game. I mean, to me, that's perfectly fine. 7th game that well, 6th game in the Black Ops sub-series that I've actually enjoyed, excluding 4. Because after I got Dark Matter and Black Ops 4 on multiplayer, like, I just completely checked out. But yeah, there's not really any deeper meaning than that. I like this game. I like the zombies. I think the multiplayer is good whenever I do play it. And, you know, when I finish the Warzone 100%er, that leaves me the door open to take my time on 100%ing the rest of the actual Black Ops 7 game. So, I'm chipping away on that. I need to finish getting all of my score streak kills. And then all of the prestige challenges. These are also, like, fairly specialized. Oh, you know what I could probably do then? I don't know how often mimics spawn. I forgot, like, just from that game. But, I might be able to kill mimics like fairly easily with the HKDs on Paradox Junction. That could be a thing. Or who knows? Maybe I'll just voluntarily set myself up with the relic that force spawns mimics in. Yeah, the lawyer's pen, because they're technically considered special zombies. Um, and then like I'll just run them with insta kill and spawn HKDs and such and whatever. I would probably have to like also use dead drop. I think it's called dead drop, the gobble gum, to increase increase salvage drop rate. So like I said, there's tons of stuff that you can do in this game. There's so much to do. It's really good. I don't know what else to say. Ooh, also for that like round, maybe for like some of those starting room challenges for the Master Prestige section, I could use Armageddon as well. Yeah, that could work. I'm already trying to think ahead because, you know, I like this game. There's not much to it, but I'm going to stop rambling before the stream goes on a little bit too long. By and large, I think the map is good. You know, there's not much for me to complain about right now. My biggest points of contention are just the Rad Hounds effectively just being Plague Hounds. They shouldn't have been marketed as a different enemy type. And then, you know, the Mimics returning. The Mimics are already one of the worst zombies that Turek has ever come up with. But, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. They die. Both of them die fairly quickly enough. And other than that, you know, the atmosphere is good. I didn't get to listen to the Easter egg song, but it's Kevin Sherwood. I'm fairly certain it would have been a banger. Wonder Weapon is great. I know the Easter egg is also very high quality as well. And all in all, this is definitely an above average map. It just is, in my opinion. And that's coming from someone that, like I said, thinks highly of Black Ops 2 and 3. I could tell you that some of the best maps, legitimately, in the most subjective, objective sense, are like Origins, Horizon Drac Shadows, Mob of the Dead. The typical 5 to like 7 maps that you would think from most players. I share that same opinion, but I also think that Paradox Junction is like an above average map, you know, high C or a B tier map. You know, I think it's good. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end everything here. For those of y'all who've been chilling in the stream next to me, I hope you all did enjoy. I hope you all have been able to understand some of my ramblings and my thoughts here about this map, because, like I mentioned, it's an entire controversial thing in the community for no real reason other than it's just Nuketown. That's like the primary punching bag point. And for those watching the VOD after the fact, be sure to stay on the lookout for more Zombies videos in the future, or even Genshin Impact if you're interested in that, because I do have stuff coming down the pipeline for those games. I do anticipate to stream more of the Archon quests. I had that Varka video idea that I wanted to make, and I'll be getting out the Mondstadt event videos for playing through the Axe as well soon. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.